Je remercie le commissaire des Nations Unies.
Thanks.
This is a season of war. This is a time of crisis. From Sudan to Ukraine, from the Sahel to Myanmar, from the Democratic Republic of Congo to Haiti, violence has become the defining currency of our age. One where, according to the International Committee of the Red Cross, 120 conflicts rage unabated. Each one of them fueled by the same perverse yet powerful delusion that peace is for the weak, that the only way to end war is not through negotiation but by inflicting so much pain on your enemies that they're left with two choices: to surrender or to be annihilated. As the number of displaced Sudanese continues to grow, humanitarians have sounded the alarm about the terrible human cost exacted from the Sudanese people and from their future. Warning also, as I did again at the London conference only a few days ago, that the consequences of this conflict have now spread well beyond Sudan's borders, and especially to those countries which collectively host more than 3 million Sudanese refugees. If the current dynamics, resigned powerlessness, and dwindling aid do not change, then let us harbor no illusions. The Sudan war's destabilizing effects will grow, including the onward movement of people. As said by many, what people need is a just peace. My role is not to describe what it looks like, but to remind all those engaged in peace efforts not to forget the plight of more than 10 million displaced Ukrainians, 7 million of whom are refugees. It is crucial to continue to plan for their eventual return to their communities, but they will not return unless they can be safe and secure in the short and in the long term, unless the sirens truly stop announcing incoming attacks. For the last 8 years, for example, stagnation has defined the response in Myanmar. The fighting between the Tatmadaw and different armed groups has caused immense suffering and large-scale displacement throughout the country and the region, a situation exacerbated by the terrible earthquake that struck a month ago. The plight of the Rohingya minority in particular has become even worse. Fighting in Rakhine State with the Arakan army has been particularly vicious. 1.2 million Rohingya are refugees today, mostly in Bangladesh, in the camps around Cox's Bazar. And we must thank Bangladesh and its people for having provided them refuge over the years. In the precise moment where there is hope to finally move towards solutions to several displacement crises, not only in Syria but also in Burundi or the Central African Republic, we see a retrenchment away from aid, away from multilateralism, even away from life-saving assistance. We hear of prioritizing national interests, of boosting defense spending, all valid concerns, of course, and legitimate state pursuits. But these are not incompatible with aid, quite the contrary. And so I find myself making the same argument time after time, trying to convince donor countries of a reality we can all clearly see, that aid is stability.
Jelajahi cara baru mendapatkan informasi. Download MetroTV Extend sekarang.